Pakistan's minority communities are once again confronting questions over their safety after an elderly couple was shot dead inside a historic Gurdwara in Mardan in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. The victims had served as caretakers of the shrine for nearly 2 decades. The incident has reignited concerns over the safety of religious minorities in Pakistan and drawn sharp reactions from political leaders and experts. Here's a report.
A sacred place of worship turned into a scene of a brutal double murder. Unknown gunmen entered a Sikh Gurdwara in Pakistan's Mardan district and opened fire on an elderly Sikh couple who had been living inside the shrine as its caretakers. The victims, identified as 70-year-old Jagannath and his wife Asma Wanti, had reportedly dedicated nearly 2 decades to serving the historic Gurdwara. Police say the attackers escaped immediately after the shooting, while an investigation has been launched into what authorities believe was a targeted killing. The attack occurred inside the historic Gurdwara located in Mardan's Babu Mohalla, nearly 60 kilometers from Peshawar. Preliminary findings have raised serious questions over security arrangements. The police guard assigned to protect the shrine was reportedly absent at the time of the attack, while investigators also found that the CCTV recording system was not functioning. A special investigation team has now been formed to trace those responsible.
The fact that they are not Muslims is crime enough for them to be targeted. You know, if you look at social media, if you look at the preachings of certain clerics in Pakistan, the amount of abuse and criticism that is directed towards the Sikh community is amazing. You know, all sorts of things from theological arguments to personal arguments are thrown at them. Then for somebody who is impressionable to actually go to a mosque and shoot them is not a light thing, because this did not happen in a marketplace. It happened in a religious institutions where prayers were being offered. People go in, they shoot and they come away. So this points to a deeper malaise in Pakistan's polity and society.
The killings have once again drawn attention to the deteriorating security environment for Pakistan's religious minorities. Over the years, rights organizations have documented repeated incidents involving attacks on places of worship, forced conversions, targeted violence and discrimination against Sikhs, Hindus, Christians and other minority communities. Analysts say the latest killings are likely to deepen fear among Pakistan's already shrinking Sikh population and reinforce concerns over the state's ability to ensure their protection. The incident also drew a strong reaction from India. Indian politician Tarun Chugh described the killing as barbaric and deeply disturbing, alleging that the Pakistan has repeatedly failed to protect its religious minorities.
पाकिस्तान की सरकार लगातार अपने वहाँ पर रह रहे अल्पसंख्यक हिंदू, सिख, उनकी सुरक्षा करने में नाकाम रही। जबकि नेहरू लियाकत समझौता 1950 में हुआ था, जिसमें दोनों देशों में रहे अल्पसंख्यकों की रक्षा की गारंटी दोनों सरकारों ने ली। आज 20% आबादी, जो 24% आबादी हिंदुओं और सिखों की थी पाकिस्तान में, आज वो घटकर 1% से भी कम रह गई है।
Rights groups have repeatedly highlighted concerns over the safety of religious minorities, pointing to recurring incidents of violence, intimidation and attacks on places of worship.
Religious sites of minorities, their temples, their mosques, their churches, are under any police protection. And possibly it may not be feasible to provide police protection to every house of worship that belongs to the minorities. That is not the issue. The issue is the following. Why do persons feel so emboldened that they feel that they can go into a Gurdwara, a church or a temple and do whatever they want? They can break up idols, they can shoot people randomly, they can hurl abuse. Obviously, there is something that tells them that you can get away with this particular act.
Police investigations are continuing, but no arrests have yet been announced. As Pakistan searches for those behind the killings, Sikh organizations and rights advocates continue to demand not only justice for the victims, but stronger protection for vulnerable communities and their places of worship. For Pakistan's Sikh minority, the attack has once again exposed the persistent challenges of security, religious freedom, and equal protection under the law.